MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Brent Suter will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you? Well, they could really use a turnaround from Cameron Maybin. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire. Martin Prado now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Beckham. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2 now. Prado, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Marlins lead 1, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Wei-Yin Chen gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. VR onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night.
Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Set to get his day started, Manny Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting 10th, the shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to first. Anderson gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Set to get his day started, Derek Dietrich, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Ready now for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And the pitch. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself a knock.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Prado. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Maben is off at first with 2 away. Tap down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Jonathan Villar. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 lifted into center field. Castro into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, right fielder.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Brett Phillips, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
No strike.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Brent.
The pitcher, Brent Suter, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they will smartly make sure this stays foul, so he fails in his attempt there and becomes the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He went down swinging to start the home first. Chen sets. First pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 out with the man at first.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
3-0 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leads 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 3, Tim Beckham.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line towards center field. Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1-0 the count. Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out.
Let him go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Popped up, and no one will get this one.
He's going,
2-2
he's
one
going,
more
he's
time.
going.
Yelich is running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Into the box now, Manny Pena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball line softly down the right field line, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Bouncer up the middle. 2 is left. Beckham throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1 through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two and 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Popped him up. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Phillips is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Wei-Yin Chen, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in on it is Kane, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One left for Miami. Halfway home, still no score. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Bounce it to the left side. 2 is left. Beckham. And there's out number 2.
Right fielder number 33.
Brett Phillips will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Gone in order of the Brewers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Line towards center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
Open the eyes up.
Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and 0 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Taking old away that time. It's 3-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Realmuto hits a little over the 270 mark. Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-1 home. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. Castro scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jacob Barnes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. In now, Lewis Brinson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Popped up. Braun on the move. And that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 4 and the Brewers nothing. Domingo Santana is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Domingo Santana.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brinson racing back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In is Christian Yelich. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Castro is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. From the belt, the pitch very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Chen sets on his way with the 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground out for short. Reined in. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 4-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Albert is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Matt Albert.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Martin Prado now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Starlin Castro. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Tim.
Ready for another chance. Tim Beckham 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Let's go, Brewers!
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Down right here!
Ready with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Phillips is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Marlins 6 and the Brewers 3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa.
Junichi Tozawa.
Next for Milwaukee, Brett Phillips. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
A pitcher number 37.
Eric Thames will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Phillips aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Left side, but well foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Here's Castro for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Brad Ziegler takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
29, Brad Ziegler.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 6 and the Brewers 4. Oliver Drake has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
51, Oliver Drake.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Drake playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32.
Riding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. And he He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Justin Bour will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Kane going back, still going back. Gone! It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 7-4.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cameron Maybin. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Brewers 4. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Prado over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Manny.
Riding Manny Pena. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Skied into straightaway right. Maben is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Up with it now is Prado, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Up next for Miami, Martin Prado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One and one the count to Martin Prado.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Beckham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Give me a break.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Kyle Fairclough comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Kyle Fairclough.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jonathan Villar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Jesus Aguilar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Aguilar.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Phillips leads off first with 1 away. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-4 the final finish today. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wei-Yin Chen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Barklaw wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.